Good evening and welcome to our Christmas special. This evening, we're going to do a little bit of an exercise in imagination. And I'd like for you to just take a few breaths and go to that place where you find peace, where you find inner calm, where you find a bit of R&R, a place where you can get away. And actually, I'm going to stop you right there because once again, I neglected to do the disclaimers and we can't do that anymore. So let me back up, start again, the disclaimers. Do not play this recording, or in fact, any other like it, while riding in a moving vehicle, while operating equipment or machinery, or whenever you are engaged in an activity that requires your full attention. This session, nor any other like it, is not intended to diagnose or treat any specific physical or psychological condition. For diagnosis or treatment of any such condition, seek assistance from your chosen healthcare provider. And with that out of the way, once again, take a few slow breaths. If you are so inclined, you can allow your eyes to gently close as you begin to settle in. Settle down, settle back, and prepare to engage your imagination. First of all, by imagining that comforting, calm, relaxing place. And imagining that there are no cares, no worries. All is well. And the phrase, peace on earth, holds a true meaning for you. Peace on earth for you. An inner peace. So that no matter what may be occurring in your environment, in your surroundings, outside of you, is really irrelevant. Because what really matters is what you decide to do inside. The vastness of the universe that is within you is far greater than the universe outside of you. And you can imagine a sense of comfort. You may even be able to imagine leaving the aches and the pains and the discomfort in the universe that is outside of you. So that inside of you is nothing but calm, nothing but peaceful. And you may even smile to yourself. And I'm pretty sure that you've seen movies where all around in the picture is activity, action, maybe even chaos. And then as the scene continues, the sound begins to diminish as we go inside the mind of the observer. And maybe we hear their thoughts, or maybe it just gets quiet. And you play the lead role in your movie. So that even if all around you is noise, activity, action, even chaos, you can turn your awareness inward and shut it all out and just be at peace within yourself. You can find the inner calm. You can push out the noise, the chaos, the activity. You can even push out to your external world the pain and discomfort, the stress and anxiety, the worry and the fear, and just leave it out there. It's kind of like taking out the garbage and you leave it out there at curbside and then go back inside where you have complete and total control, where you have options. You have unlimited potential. There are possibilities within you. And now take another deep breath. And as you exhale, imagine letting yourself float just a little bit deeper, or perhaps expanding that relaxation further in every direction, so that this sense of calm, this sense of tranquility completely surrounds you like a protective buffer, a zone that keeps all that is out there. And keeps the softness, the calm, the peace in here. And now, here in this place that you have found yourself, that you have created, that you have made possible, this relaxing, peaceful place. Imagine that you are next to a fire. And maybe it's a fireplace. Maybe it's a controlled bonfire. And you can feel the warmth. You can hear the crackling. See the colors of the flames, the yellows and reds, the blues. And there's just enough fuel on the fire to keep it going at exactly the appropriate level. And in your mind's eye now, place yourself at a comfortable distance so that you can feel the warmth of this fire. Just enough to be comforting. And maybe you're laying down by this fire. Maybe you're reclining in a comfortable chair. Or maybe you're just sitting by this fire. And maybe it's an opportunity to escape and allow your imagination to come into play. And maybe you remember. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot a bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Once in your mind's eye now, imagine the season of peace, of love and joy. Imagine for this time floating through this season with a peaceful mind, with a happy heart, and with a playful spirit. And as we bring our session to its conclusion, allow me to reiterate and wish you all a very happy Christmas and a peaceful, pleasant good night. And now, as I count to 5 and you find your way back once again to here and now, rejoining your external universe, the world around you, bring with you this sense of what it means in this peaceful time of year, what it means to you. 1, 2, beginning to return to here and now, coming back to fully alert and aware. 3, 4, making your way back to your environment now, noticing once again your surroundings, the temperature around you, the cushions beneath you, the support. And with a deep, cleansing, healing breath, 5, open your eyes and welcome back.